Hi everyone, and welcome to Coffee with My Sunshine, and welcome to my Using Trash to Create Treasure challenge. For my first Trash to Treasure project, I'm going to be using some felt that I had on hand, and all I had was blue, and also a cardboard box. And I'm going to be making a kind of like a blanket basket. So you're just going to take the cardboard box and cut it to the size that you want your basket to be. And then you are going to like fold it and roll it. The cardboard box rolls really easy. And then I'm taking the felt and I cut it to the size that I wanted, and now I am cutting the box to match that size. And I'm just using an X-Acto. And then here I thought I would score the cardboard and then just peel like the top layer off. That way when I rolled it into the basket shape, I could glue it and it would be like flat onto the other edge, if that makes sense. You'll see what I mean. Like, see, it's really like flimsy right there, and it's a single ply, I guess. So when I glue it, it's not going to be like overlapping and look super bulky right there. It kind of ripped, but I'm not worried about that because we're going to be covering it in the felt. And then for the bottom, I'm just going to take the rest of the cardboard box and trace the basket. But before we get too far into it, I wanted to let you know about the challenge that I am hosting and introduce you to my co-host. So for this month's challenge, my co-host is Julia from the channel The Mug Life DIY. If you are new to her channel, go and check her out. You will love her channel. She is so bubbly and happy. She has some really great Dollar Tree DIYs. She does Trash to Treasure. She's done Yami's Look for Less challenge. She just has an exciting, like, uplifting type of channel. She's awesome. So when you're done with my video, go and check her out. Also, I will have the playlist listed in my description box underneath our channels. So be sure to head on over for some more Trash to Treasure inspiration. And don't forget to show Julia some love and tell her I sent you. So for this challenge, if you're new to my channel, I host this every month. This challenge is basically taking trash or recycled items that you have in your house or something that somebody else was going to throw away, and the challenge is to give it a new life, and anything that you do to it that makes it so that you can reuse it to keep it out of the landfill. And actually right now is the perfect time to do this challenge because we can't all run out to stores. So just shop your house, use what you can, and it's really fun and it makes you actually super creative sometimes. But basically that's all I ask for this challenge. So after I cut out the circle, I am just going to hot glue it onto the base of the basket. And I would have used 2 different color felts if I had it, but I didn't. And also when you cut it, you want to cut better than I did. I did a really sloppy job, but I'm going to go ahead and hot glue it because with it up against a wall or whatever, you're not going to see this side. And make sure you glue on the inside as well, so it stays tight. And then because, like I said, all I had was blue, I am just painting the top a dark coastal blue because I really like that color. And I also had put painter's tape because it's going to be like a color block look. I want the bottom to be white. So as you can see here, I tried to paint it white. I did spray paint. That didn't work very well. I did a coat of Mod Podge because I had read that that seals the felt before you paint it. And then I painted white over it. Obviously that didn't work. So I'm going to go ahead and do this rope because I want it to be like a nautical or coastal look. And I'm just wrapping it around a few times. I don't want to go all the way down. But after I'm happy with the rope, I'm just going to try another coat of white paint. And like I said, this would be so much easier if I had 2 different color felts. So I'm just taking some more white paint and doing another coat, and it actually in the end kind of gave it a really cool almost stone look. So I was really happy with it after I was done. It does leave it like a really kind of hard feeling, crispy almost. But this is it all finished. I'm really happy with it. And I think it will be really pretty in our sunroom. For this next one, I am taking a coffee can and some gray and black paint, and I kind of mixed them together. Not fully, I just kind of dabbed my paintbrush in black and gray because I wanted it to have like a two-toned look. And then I just painted over the whole can. Because I didn't want it to have the paint lines in it, I kind of did like a stippled effect with the same colors. And here was my inspiration for this piece. I saw this, I think it was on Pinterest. So I'm just going to use the stencils that I had, and then I'm taking this antique white and gray and mixing them together for the letters. And I really do recommend these sponge brushes for when you're doing stenciling because it makes it so that the bleed through isn't as much as if you used a paintbrush. And then in between each letter, I usually use a blow dryer just to dry the letters so they don't smear. And I am spelling out farm, and then taking some paint markers and writing sweet. It wasn't super pretty, but that's okay. I'm happy with it. And then I am doing farm underneath. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's super cute, and I was going to put it on my desk in my craft room or office, but right now it's sitting on this desk that I had done in my last video. I did like a faux granite marble top. If you would like to see that video, I can link it up above and in my description box. But I think this turned out really, really pretty. For this next one, I am using some scrap pieces of wood and some painter sticks. And I'm cutting it down to the size that I want, and it all depends on what size you want your crate to be. And because I didn't want to use a saw on the painter sticks, because I've done that before and it's kind of a disaster, I just scored the painter stick where I wanted the break to be. And then once you score it on both sides, it's pretty easy to just snap. And then I sanded all the edges. And originally I wanted these to be raw wood, but because they said lumber on the back, I'm going to paint them white and then just leave the corner posts. I'm going to leave those natural wood. And then just to build the crate, I'm using some wood glue because I think that holds the best, along with a little bit of hot glue just to hold it in place while the wood glue dries. You know the routine. And then I'm just going to assemble the crate using the corner posts in the corner and the long side pieces. I'm doing 3 on each side, and then for the end pieces they're a little bit shorter, and I'm using 3 on each end as well. And I started at the bottom, and then my next step is going to be doing the top stir sticks. That way I can place the middle one pretty much center. And then for the bottom, I wasn't worried about it being too hefty because it's just going to be sitting on a desk or a counter, so it's not like I'm going to be carrying it around. So I just used actually the back of a picture frame because that's kind of like a thicker cardboard anyway. And I just glued that the same as I glued the edges with some wood glue and hot glue. And I just glued it to the bottom. And I think it turned out so pretty. I love the white with the natural wood. And I think it will look really pretty on my desk as well. Let me know what you think of this one. For this next one, I am using a coffee creamer container because I had a request from one of my subscriber friends because she said she had never seen anybody do anything with these. And I had so many ideas. Actually, my husband and my son did too. Like, obviously you can paint it and use it to hold different things like beads and stuff like that. You can make the bottle really pretty. You could use it to hold pretty much anything. But I kind of wanted to change its shape, so I cut it down, and I'm cutting a piece of fabric to go on the inside and the very top edge, because once you cut those, they're kind of sharp. And I thought I wanted to use this pearly green color, but after I did, I wasn't really happy with how it turned out. I mean, I like the color, but I didn't like the metallic look of it. So after I painted it the green, I just attached the fabric on the outside and tucked it on the inside, and then went ahead and used a really light gray to coat over the green because I wanted a little bit of the green to show through. And I thought this would be super cute to use as a pencil holder. And I'll have some more ideas for these coffee creamer containers in upcoming videos. I just didn't want to use them all in one video, so if you're interested, keep a lookout for those. But this is it all finished. These are the completed projects. I hope you really enjoyed them. And like I said, right now is the perfect time to shop your home, use your craft stash, or even shop your recycle bin or garbage to turn something into an unexpected treasure, I guess. But anyway, I hope you all are being safe and staying healthy, happy, and positive. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Thanks so much for watching and supporting my channel and this challenge. Don't forget to head on over to Julia's channel and check out the playlist for more Trash to Treasure inspiration. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!